Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, everybody. As you can see in the intro, my winch is not working. So today I'll be going over 2 quick fixes, things to check if your Smittybilt 9500 winch is not working.
You have chosen wisely.
Okay guys, both of the things I'm going to be showing you to check today are in this little control box right here, this plastic box off to the left side on my winch. So having the grill off certainly gives you a lot more room to work with. So if you don't know how to take off the grill on your 2nd gen, check out the video linked right here. To get this cap off and loose, there are 4 of these. These are H4 M5 by 0.8 little bolts right here. 2 on this side right over here, and then on the other side, if it's going to show up, if you lift up the cap right here, that'll expose one of the holes right here. There's another one right here. My plastic box right here only had 3 bolts in it, so I guess I was missing one of the ones down here, so I ran over to Ace Hardware and got a stainless steel one right there for like 59 cents. So not sure where the other one went, but once those bolts are off, this whole thing comes loose. Be careful with those bolts as they are super small and easy to drop, so make sure you have one of these sweet magnetic pickup tools on hand. I'll put a link for this in the description below. Alright guys, once you have the lid just sort of lifted off and put to the side, you can see it's still plugged in. We'll go over this in just a second. The first thing and the easiest thing to check is right here, this black cap. Once you pop that loose, mine was a little tight. I had to sort of get like pliers on it and sort of shimmy it off. But once you get this loose, there is a fuse in here to check just to make sure that's not blown. Mine wasn't. I don't know, it looked a little weird, so I went ahead and replaced it, and that didn't work, but that's something to check. That's really easy. I think it's a 5 amp fuse, if I remember correctly. Just a few bucks to replace that if that is what's blown and causing your winch not to work. Okay, moving on, and hopefully it's going to show up on camera, but a common thing it looks like when I did a little research with these Smittybilt winches is getting corrosion in here once you lift up this, I guess, protective cap that really doesn't protect too well, obviously. And that's what mine looks like. It doesn't look too bad. Let's see if I can get a little sunlight in there. You can see sort of in the bottom left corner, that little green, there's a little corrosion on one of those pins. And apparently it's pretty common for these pins to snap off anyway. So what I'm going to be doing, it unplugs from the back right here. I ordered a new one of these switch assemblies or plug assemblies, whatever you want to call it. I want to say it's like 30 to 40 bucks. I'll put a link where I got mine down in the description below. Sort of shop around, the price changes, but 30 to 40 bucks. I have already checked this, and I would recommend, obviously there's a few screws to remove the plate right there, but it simply unplugs right here, so you can unplug this without messing with anything on the other side of the plug. Plug the new one in right here and see if your winch works. That worked for me, and that's all I had to do. Now, once I get the new one in here, I am going to shoot a little bit of dielectric grease in there just as an added precaution, since obviously I don't want to have to add this $30 to $40 part every few months or however long it took that little bit of corrosion to build up. So I'll shoot a little dielectric grease in there, get that all cleaned up and protected, make sure it's well sealed, and hopefully it should be good to go. And here is the new socket plug assembly. I'll put the part number up on the screen now so you can see, but literally once you get it unplugged right there, you just screw this into the plastic box and it's pretty much good to go. Just before you get everything buttoned up, make sure that is actually working with your winch. I'll show you guys in just a second. There is a small bolt and nut, and I mean small, check that out. Holding the faceplate in, I just used some pliers to hold the nut on here. It's not too tight, and then a small Phillips head screwdriver on the other side to get those loose, and once you get both of those out, the whole thing does just push out. And of course, reverse process to get everything back in. And as far as getting that dielectric grease in there, I had an old paintbrush I used, just sort of blobbed it on there and made sure to carefully, again, you don't want to break any one of these new tines. That'll just get you right back to where you started. I mean, looking at it on camera, it probably doesn't even look like there's some on there, but I made sure to coat all of the little tines right there and the, I guess, the sidewall and the bottom, since that's where the corrosion was building up. So hopefully that will be enough bad weather protection. Okay guys, finally got the box reattached. Those 4 bolts are just a pain to get on for some reason. I found it easiest to do the left side first and sort of pinch the box together, the bottom and the top, to make sure the holes line up correctly. Get those 2 into place. Then do this bolt back here and make sure it's slid all the way into the smaller groove and sort of hold that in place, get it like halfway tight. Then get this one in, tighten them down. As you tighten this one it wants to like crawl out to the wider opening, which means it'll just pull right through, so just be aware of that. But once you get that done, I'm gonna just slap the grill back on and we are finished. All right, everybody, so if your Smittybilt winch, specifically the 9,500 pound XRC, craps out on you, don't worry, it might be a simple fix. If you found this video useful, go ahead and comment below and let me know. And if you try this fix yourself and it works, I'd love to hear about that too. As always, thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.